Welcome to Wall Street Mojo. To know about this video, watch the video till the end, and if you're new to this channel, then you can subscribe us by clicking the bell icon that's given below. Let's begin a new topic for the day function in Excel. So this is basically a date and a time function in Excel. Let's understand the nitty-gritty of the scene. Now, the day function is basically the function which returns the day of the month when you provide a date value. So the return value is basically, you can say, numeric, ranging from 1 to 31 as a part of a date. A day function is basically categorized under date and time function, so it can be used as a worksheet function as well as VBA function in Excel. Generally, you can use the day function for extracting a day number from the date into the cell, but day function can also be used for feeding a day value into another formula, for example the date function. Now the day function is useful for the process of financial analysis, as it returns the day of a date. Now in terms of if you see for financial modeling, the day formula is very much useful. Let's take a few examples. In a restaurant business, the owner needs to know which day of the week is the busiest, or analyze any emerging trends in the fashion boutique. So the owner needs to know which day is the time when the most number of the customers come in, and in the above situations or similar situation, day function is really very helpful. For the same, what we start with is equal to day, you get a serial number. So the day formula in Excel accepts the following parameters. The first is date value and serial number. It's called serial number or date value. Now a valid Excel date which with the format of the serial numbers is for returning the day of the month, and the another is called the return value. Now when you go for return value, it will be the numerical value between 1 and 31, which represents the day component in a date. I'll give you some notes, usage notes. The date entered in the day formula in Excel must be valid Excel date. Okay, it should be valid Excel date in the serial number format. Like for example, the date to be entered is, let's say, Jan 1 20,000. Okay, so this is equal to the serial number 32526 in Microsoft Excel. You should also note that Microsoft Excel can handle dates after 1/1/1900. So this is the thing. The day formula in Excel is helpful basically in financial modeling in many business models. How to open this day function in Excel? You can simply enter the desired day formula, okay, in Excel in the required cell to obtain the return date on the argument. You can manually open the day formula in Excel dialog box in the spreadsheet and enter the logical values to obtain the return value. So how will you do that? So for that, go to formulas here, and you have date and time here, and see the day function, right? So it says returns the day of the month, a number from 1 to 31. Okay, so click on the day Excel and the dialog box will open, and the dialog box will open where you can enter the argument to obtain a return value, that is the day of the given specific date, and in this case this sort of a dialog box. Now how to use a day function in Excel without this example? So let's look some of the example of day function in Excel, and these examples will help you in exploring the use of a day function in Excel. Now as you can see here, there are a couple of dates here, right? So based on the above Excel spreadsheet, let's consider the 3 examples and see the day formula returns based on the syntax. Now we will use, as over here, consider the data here, and we'll start with is equal to day function, serial number is this A1, close the bracket. You will say they will give you 1 as the answer. You do control down, 31st day, 16th day, 1st day of 8th month, 16th day of 6th month, June, and so on and so forth. So this is the answer. Now same for A2, A3, A4, everywhere it goes, and you will receive the answers accordingly. Now if I want to find, say, is equal to day, okay, do apostrophe 31, 12, and 2017. Close the apostrophe. you will receive a value error over here, right? So instead of that, you can use different formats that is possible around, and the application of the day function is very important. See, the Microsoft Excel day function can be used for various purposes in application within the spreadsheets. Some of the common applications of day function in spreadsheets are like, getting series of dates by year, adding years to date, getting series of dates by month, getting a day from the date function, adding days, you can say adding days to specific date, and getting the first day of the month. Now, there are some common problems associated with this formula. See, sometimes you can face a problem that the result of the day function, sometimes you can face a problem that the results of the day function is not an integer value between, let's say, 1 to 31, but it looks like the date. So these problem can arise when the cell or the column is formatted as a date instead of, general. So you have to format the cells or column as general. Now, there are some sort of errors. If you get any kind of error from the day function in Excel, then it can be any one of it. It can be either num error, which is, this kind of error occurs in a day function when the supplied argument is numerical value, but it is not recognized as a valid date. Another is value. You'll receive value error. So this kind of error occurs in a day function when the supplied argument is a text value and cannot be considered as valid date. Some of the things that you need to remember: the day function returns, the numerical value which depicts the day of the month when provided with the date function. This sort of day function can be used both as Excel worksheet, Excel worksheet function, as a VBA function. The day function can also be used with a date function. Now, the day function returns the value ranges from numerical value 1 to 31. Now, these Excel days function is very helpful in process of the what we call financial analysis and even in the financial modeling. So if you have learned from this video, if you have enjoyed watching this video, please like, comment on this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.